Hello, today is the 25th of September, 2019, Math 1. That is not the right lesson. Let's get to the right lesson. The right lesson is graphing quadratics and exponentials. What is the learning goal? I feel like it should be Chris today.
I can use the graph function to describe real integers.
And then it should be Lizeth. Why? Quadratics. It's a special type of graph, and it kind of makes this U shape. And these equations can be used to govern the actual projectiles, things being thrown to the air. They can be modeled with these types of equations. And then exponential growth functions that kind of look like this are used to model decay, growth, things like that. They're used in investments in the stock market. So we're going to look at a really simple level on how to graph both of these. The main idea is we're going to be throwing out nets, getting points, plotting the points. We've already done linears, which are lines. Lines are the easiest thing to catch because if you catch 3 points, you've got the line. We started graphing absolute values, say it with me, absolute values for V's. And those are pretty easy to catch. You really got to catch the bottom point, which is called the vertex. The quadratics are U-shaped, and they're about as easy to catch as the absolute values. You got to catch that bottom point. If you don't have the bottom, you haven't caught it yet. And then the exponentials, you just got to catch the ends of it nicely. Pretty much today, -3 to 3 is going to do really well. On tonight's homework, 0 and 1 is pretty much your entire net. But we're going to do this guy. So in your notes, you're going to do your table of values, and then you'll graph it on your graph paper. What do you want to plug into it? Pick a net. What do you got, Chris?
-4, -3,
You're going to go -4 to 4? That's awesome. Let's do it. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your net. Chris, what's -4 squared? 16. My question is 16 on the y-axis going to fit on your graph?
no.
So I'm just going to cross that one out. It's off my graph. Jackson, -3 squared.
9.
That'll fit on my graph. Lizeth, -2 squared.
4.
That'll fit. Maddie, -1 squared.
1.
Jordan, 0 squared.
1. Wait, 0, sorry.
Presley, 1 squared.
1.
What? What just happened? What just happened?
We found the vertex.
We found the vertex. It just happened right here. It was going 9, 4, 1, 0. It started going back up. We just found, that's it. Right, that's the bottom of this thing right there. We just found the bottom. You didn't even see it happen, did you? It's a good thing I was here to show it to you. You guys would have just like kept walking. We need that point. Let's plug in it 2. Plug in a 2 for me. Aiden, 2 squared. Good. Micah, 3 squared. Taryn, 4 squared. That's too big. I'm going to cross it out. Plot this. You're going to get a U shape. Dude, Mark did not have snacks today. You guys, I'm going to be totally rude. I could eat something while you're doing this. Nice, JJ. JJ's getting the right tools from Nico. His legs are not working today. That's the vertex label. Got you in? Label of vertex. Perfect. You got it in? That one's called the vertex label. Look, they connected on. I can try to interpret it. That bottom point is called the vertex label. That's the vertex label. You got it? Okay. If you need to use the rest of the work. Is that my rule or yours?
Mine.
Okay, well, you can put your mouth on one.
And I was gonna say,
I'm good.
No.
It's a good look for you. DERTPS. All right. -3, 9. I think it's 9. 7, 8, 9. Good. -2, 4. -1, 1, 0, 0. And I kind of get this curvy shape. So I want you to label two things on this. The bottom point is called the vertex. And it's a nice homework. You have to catch that vertex. The shape in general is called a parabola. 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 Sounds cool. It's a vertex.
correct.
No, it's not. It's a vertex. Don't write that down. It's a vertex.
I was like, yeah, I was confused. It was a weird day.
I want a joke. I don't have it yet, but I'm working on it. Something like texting. It's the vertex. Like when you, I don't know. Like what do you call it when you do something? It's a vertex. You know, I don't know. You
How
do
do you
that?
text a graph?
I don't know. I'm still working on the joke.
How do you text a graph?
I need like a whole math stand-up routine or something.
Yeah.
People would pay money for that.
I mean,
They honestly would.
No, they wouldn't.
I feel like a lot
God,
of
America's
people
Got
would,
Talent.
I don't think anybody would.
People
Very envious writing.
I'll come too.
I'll be glad.
Some of the best math jokes aren't even.
I'll watch it.
They're not middle school appropriate.
See, but those are the best ones.
Like the only one I can think of, like, so stupid. So, what did the little seed say to the mama tree when it grew up? Geometry. It's bad. That was the geometry
It's
teacher.
so bad.
At the high school teacher, the geometry teacher, that was her joke back when I, like, 15 years ago. When I was
Gee, I'm a tree.
all right, it's bad. Next one. So now we're going to do an exponential graph. So this guy right here, this is called a quadratic. Quadratic. And now we're going to do an exponential. So we're doing y equals 2 to the x. And we're just fishing. I need someone to give me a net. Yes, JJ.
-3 to 3.
-3 to 3 is a great net. -3, -2, -1, 0. I got it. That's a good knock, though, man. That's some power. That's why I'm answering it because I'm scared for you guys. This is like, what was that knock? Man, that was some power there. Got it. Who's Noah?
Oh, that's why. Wait, which Noah?
Was it Espinosa?
Noah Espinosa. All right. Going back to yesterday's lesson, what is 2 to the negative 3? Chris.
27.
That is incorrect, but I see what you're doing. No. JJ. No.
Wait.
Aiden. 1/8. Exactly, Aiden. Let's
okay.
go. Okay, Jordan.
1/4.
1/4.
I know the other one.
Somebody else, and if you go ooh, I call on you even faster.
Oh.
Oh yes, Matt.
1/2.
Y'all are gorillas.
Now you have to like make a bird sound.
Okay.
Okay. Bird sounds get called on faster.
Caca.
Okay, go.
Your voice
What is it?
cracks.
1.
Your voice cracks.
Now it's any farm animal.
A moo.
Yeah.
2.
Still on farm animals. All right, it's supposed to be a duck. Okay. 4. Still on farm animals.
Six.
Oh!
Wait, no it's not. No, it's not. Sorry.
Shouldn't call on a cow.
Not 6.
What?
Mr. Marr, it's 8. That was not.
No, I'm having a bad day, aren't I? I know, multiple times I'm being mean. I apologize. Okay. Okay, let's plot it.
Do the viewers at home.
My voice cracked when I went moo. I sound like a dying.
Plot 1/8.
You can. So, ready? I'm going to go to -3, 1/8. It's just a...
Tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. You can do an 1/8.
Okay.
-2, 1/4.
Oh.
But there's no vertex.
It's not.
There's not a vertex in this one. Where am I at? -1. Half.
Bless you. Bless you again. Because bless you. Ew.
Plot that out. It doesn't have a vertex. You can plot this.
Wow, that's a
So
pretty
it's
great
not
arrow.
directly to scale.
What? Because down here I get a little bit weird.
Well, you could.
I get pretty close.
Okay.
So here's the actual. This is the official graph when I grab it on a computer.
Dang it.
That's pretty darn close with what I just plotted.
Do we need to put the arrows?
The arrows are nice because they tell you it continues, that it doesn't just stop there. It keeps going up and it keeps going out. Aiden, is this thing ever going to get negative? Is it ever going to get negative? Is my black line ever going to get below 0? Well, let's follow the pattern.
Huh?
1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, 1/64.
Oh, no.
1/120.
If you get super close, but it's going to...
No, beautifully stated. This black line is going to keep getting closer and closer to the x-axis, but it's never going to actually get below it or touch it. It's going to go from 1/64 to 1/128 to 1/256, and it's going to keep getting smaller and smaller, but it's never actually going to get there. Questions before we do 2 more of these?
I like these. Wait,
You
that
know,
was a
for
great
your
one.
live
I gotta
stream,
do
you
like
have
the
a
Yankee.
Viewers at home are like, what's going on in this class?
Oh no, man.
You should do that.
Boom, you should be here.
Just say,
No one watches this.
I got a
I always get a
My
notification
sister
like.
watches
Yeah, my
YouTube.
sister does. My little
Not this
brother.
My little sister watches like all of them.
Yeah, my little sister, my little
Of
brother.
Of your class?
Yes, of this
It's like, oh my
fucking
gosh,
class.
Mr. Barr, and she laughs
I
and she's
always
like,
get a
this is hilarious.
notification that Mr.
I'm
Barr
like,
likes
yeah,
it.
uh-huh.
Crazy. All right.
You should be there. It should be
I should check.
hilarious. Or
Definitely thinks I'm gonna open it.
I need a net on this one.
oh, me,
What-
me. Sorry. -5. Actually, no, -3.
Let's go -3 to 3 and see if we catch it. And if we don't, we'll just expand the net a little bit.
Bless you.
Is this
Bless you.
quadratic?
This is a quadratic, nicely said. -3, -2, -1, 0. Go fish.
Go fishing.
And I'm going to talk to the people at home. Hey, people at home.
I sound like a monkey.
Here's the deal. Yes.
Cute.
Do I realize there's a better way to do this? I do. Do I know another way to do it? I do. I'm not teaching it yet. I will teach them eventually, but right now, no. You know, H and K, I get it, you know. I get it. All those math teachers out there, all those professors and mathematicians, all those people working at that big particle accelerator in Switzerland. I don't even know if that's, I don't know. You know that one that I'm talking about? Yeah, the big Hadron Collider. I get it, man. But baby steps. So just today we're just teaching the net, okay? That's it.
Oh, wait.
I'll get to it eventually. All those people looking for the Higgs boson.
Oh man, I don't know. No, I don't know.
What don't you know?
I can't remember how to do this.
-3 minus 2
Is -5.
squared.
Oh my.
25.
That makes
25? Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Notice that's off the graph, too big. Let's keep going. -2. -2 minus 2
Is -4.
squared.
What?
-4 times -4.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
How about 4 times 4?
4 times 4 is 16.
-4 times -4?
-16.
Positive 16.
Jeez.
Good news is, it's off the graph.
Oh, thank God. Just kidding.
I gotta keep hammering it though, come on.
Okay.
-1. -1 minus 2
-3.
squared.
9.
Good.
Oh, I'm not sure 9.
Gonna go over here to Bradley though, 0. 0 minus 2
It's -2.
squared.
4.
See, now I get it.
Nico, that's why I'm here, right? This is part of the process. 1 minus 2
-1.
squared.
1.
JJ, 2 minus 2
0.
squared.
0. No. Yeah.
Let's go over here to Trent. Trent, 3 minus 2
1.
squared.
1.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What is it?
You, what? What's it? What?
Vertex.
Vertex is right there.
Aiden goes, what is it?
Hey, but let's go fish a little bit more because these 2 points are too big, so let's find 2 points to replace it. So where should I go now?
4.
4 and then?
5.
Nice.
1, 3.
Extend it out just a little bit. Let's catch the full shape. Do that thing with your nose again. Where you put the chain around your nose and like do that.
Oh, I was just taking it off.
Okay.
Do I really have to?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What? I know. I'm in a mood today, aren't I?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's-
why.
Everybody's in a mood today.
In a good mood?
I don't know. It's a weird mood.
Okay.
I'm just off.
That's good.
There's some toxic.
Yeah, there's some toxins.
Toxins.
Huh?
Hey, Micah. 4 minus 2 squared. So 4, 4, and then let's go to Gavin. Gavin, 5 minus 2
3.
squared.
6.
9.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Common mistake. All right. -1, 9. Yep, and then graphing it. 0, 4. 1, 1. 2, 0. I don't know if you guys are noticing, once you kind of catch it, you can just follow the pattern back up.
Yeah.
I did this wrong. The actual. I did this very wrong. Mr. Barnum.
Maddie, what's your sister's name?
Lily.
Lily.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lily. Woo!
Wait. Oh no. Oh wait.
Mr. Barr knows my name.
I do. What grade is Lily in?
She's a 4th grader.
That's great.
What's the fifth grade?
She's gonna know all this math in 4th grade.
That'd be awesome, man.
She's probably just
Who's
scared.
your teacher?
negative
One of the
Great
fourth.
question.
Let's say it's Rick.
Oh yeah, it is Rick. It's Miss Rick.
Yeah, she's talking about. Well, that's not the way Mr. Barr would do it, Miss Rick. He'd plot the vertex first.
Do you know how to do negative exponents?
Dude.
Right? You should sound like a genius.
I would be really impressed if a 4th grade teacher knew how to do negative exponents.
Really?
Yeah, no one.
No one.
Yeah, it's not a common skill used in 4th grade.
Wait, but then they have to learn it.
Where did I just plot him?
They knew. They probably took it in some math class in college, and then forgot it. I took a bunch of stuff in college that I forgot.
What college did you go to?
2 years. Cal Poly Pomona.
Was it a good school?
It was adequate.
Did you ever learn theory?
Beg your pardon?
Did you ever learn
Theory? Like what
Isn't
theory?
that like after calculus?
So I took 5 quarters of calculus and 1 quarter of differential equations.
Not bad.
Harder than calculus?
Yeah, it was crazy hard. I got a C in it, and that was good enough.
D's get degrees.
You guys like this one, right? I failed the exact same calculus class twice.
Oh
in college.
man, oh man.
F is for fantastic.
Yeah, calc was difficult.
My
There was one engineering class. It was 3-dimensional rotational dynamics.
Oh.
Failed that class,
Sounds very confusing.
and then after, well, recognize every class I failed, I retook though and had to pass. That's the only way to get through. But that class, I wanted to change my major after failing. Like, thought there's no way I'm ever gonna get through this. But yeah, I retook the class and got through
It
it.
just sounds terrible.
I excel on that.
Imagine equations with 9 variables in them.
Oh, that'd be
That sounds
fun.
like fun.
So it's you've got if you have something spinning, you've got some object spinning in space. It has an x, y, and z axis because it's 3-dimensional, right? Each axis has a velocity attached to it, and then each axis also has an acceleration attached to it.
You're making my brain hurt.
Because it's hard enough just a car, okay, I've got a car, it's going in one direction, the x-axis, okay? It's going at some velocity, 50 miles an hour, but at the same time it's also accelerating. Now take that object and spin it through space.
What?
All right, enough of that.
Why would you need to
That's
learn
so
that?
confusing.
Spacecraft.
That's calculus.
That's
pretty much,
the
probably.
word.
I don't know if there was calc in that. That was, I don't know, man. It was hard.
Engineering velocity.
What key? 2. 2 0. But I got 0 4.
Questions on this one?
Yes.
Yes.
I plotted it completely wrong and I didn't understand it. So I got plots all over the place. 0
0? Okay, 0. That it's right there.
Yeah,
It's just like it's
it's
1, 2,
wrong.
3, 4.
I was going that way. I was
Yeah,
going
you just
0
mixed up
that
your X's and
way.
Y's.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's do one more. Do I want to do that one or do I want to do this one?
Do one that looks like a really.
Let's do this one. Let's do number 16.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
Y equals 2 raised to the x minus 1. What net do you want to use? Let's go over to Miranda. Pick a net. I need more. I need a whole net, not just a single number. You want to go -4 to 4? See what happens. You know what? Let's just do -3 to 3.
Keep the.
Give it a shot. See if you can fill in the net.
Dang it.
You can do it. -3 minus 1 is -4. 2 to the -4 power
Oh.
is 1/16.
That's a weird shape that I probably did not do right. Why'd you do that?
160.
They're really fun.
Started doing 2 to the -4.
No.
Do you make money?
A little bit more fun.
He does.
You're like one of those little like Halloween games.
Thank you.
These like the ones that with the eyeball wrapper.
No, you know, like a little different part. Just make your life a little bit better.
I did. I hope I did. This is an exponential.
All right, Nico. Let's plug some numbers in.
Alright.
-3 minus 1.
-4.
2 to the -4.
116.
Miranda. It's so rude. I'm teaching and eating.
You understand.
Yeah. Hey,
It'd be different if like you were chewing and like talking, we can understand you.
I appreciate that. If at some point during break you're unable to actually have time to eat your food, you let me know. I would let you sit back there and eat your snack. I'm not a hypocrite. But you guys didn't lose your break today, I don't think. You had time?
Yeah,
Is
we
that-
had time.
Right.
Unless you're like recess.
But I would, yeah. All right, -2. Miranda. -2 minus 1. And 2 to the -3. Good. Can I just follow the pattern here? What's the next one going to be? What's the next one going to be? What's the next one going to be?
1,
What's the next one going to be?
2,
What's the next one going to be?
4.
Nice. Good job. What's the next one going to be?
16.
Now we're off the graph. So -3. -3, I'm at 1/16. -2, I'm at 1/8. -1, I'm at 1/4. 1, at 0, I'm at 1/2. 1, I'm at 1. 2, I'm at 4. 3, I'm at 8. How did I do? Whoa, what happened to me?
Dang it, that's one.
1. Is that 1?
You put 2 at 4.
I put 2 at 4. Where's 2 should have been at 2.
Should be
Okay.
at 2.
2 at 2. 3 should be at 4.
Yeah.
Thank you for catching my error, Nico. Good job.
You should get stickers in this class.
All right.
Like gold star stickers.
Let's see what I have.
Wait, what would you do besides this?
Well, I've got something else.
You got tissues.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw around.
Thank
something
you,
else.
JJ, for that.
Oh.
Just kidding.
He's gonna buy us a license.
It's like
If we all get 100% on it, I should buy it.
I'm gonna type in a random equation and I broke my calculator. Ew. Obviously, I'm stable.
My head cost me
She always is.
No dirt.
We're getting stamped.
Not we. Nico's getting us down.
I'll get this down.
Oh.
I like gold
I'm
stars.
cool.
He's a genius.
You haven't seen the stamp though.
What's the stamp?
I'm
It
scared.
must be pretty cool.
It just says you're stupid.
Where do you want it, man?
Right there.
Oh, you want? I was gonna put it on your paper. You want it on your hand? I'll put it on. I'll do it twice.
Ooh.
Oh, Mr. Barr stamped approval.
Yes, I missed
You
it.
got it.
Wait,
it really says
And next time you're running in the hall.
I want one. You put it on their forehead.
Mr. Barr.
All right.
Mr. Barb.
Today, on the homework, you're not actually going to be doing full graphs. You're going to be matching an equation with a graph. The net you can throw out a 0 and a 1. It'll give you 2 points. That is enough to match it up. So, if you throw out a 0 and a 1, you'll get 2 points, and that's enough to figure out. Like if I said, hey, does this graph have 2, 2 on it? Does this graph have 0, 1/2 on it? That's enough to match it up right there. So I'm saying you just throw out a teeny tiny net and match it up. You can give it a shot. Start on it. You have 15 minutes in class. If you're struggling, come talk to me.
If we get to 100%, can we get a stamp?
Sure.
Yay! Yay!
Okay, that's it.
I want to
Bye.
Bye.
Nico, come show your hand to the world.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Barr stamped.
This
I
is
got-
what.
Oh, wait, can you see?
Get closer.
Ooh.
The Mr. Barr stamp of
I got
approval.
stamped by Mr. Barr.
Yes. That's because he was a helper today
Yeah.
and found my error. Yay.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And I had a burrito last night.
Bring another
Wait, what
burrito.
type?
It was, it was like DIY burritos at our house. So I had beans, rice, meat, cheese.
Yeah, what kind of?
It just ground beef that had been, cooked up. It was pretty good though. You get dressed up as a banana?